It was an attack which drew international condemnation and left the parents of 40 children crying over their graves. 11 others were also killed in the attack on a crowded market in Houthi-held Dayan in the north of Yemen in early August. Initially, the Saudi-led coalition claimed the attack was a justified military operation. It was targeting Houthi leaders. Now, it says, it made mistakes.
The joint team, based on the above information gathered, is of the opinion that the coalition forces should take legal actions to try and penalise those responsible for these mistakes, which cause collateral damage in that area. These mistakes are as follows. First, delay in handling down the execution order, where the execution squadron should have been waiting for the target to approach a clearer area, free of civilians, to avoid unjustified collateral damage, in line with the approved rules of engagement and Articles 57 and 58 of Protocol 1 of the Geneva Convention and the Standard Norms 17 and 19.
The findings came just days after two reports critical of the Saudi-led efforts in Yemen. A UN panel of experts said that both sides in the conflict, including the Saudi coalition, could be guilty of war crimes. And Human Rights Watch accused the Saudi-led coalition of failing to investigate allegations of possible war crimes. It said too often their inquiries lacked transparency, credibility, and did little to stop airstrikes hitting civilians. To be clear, the report does not expressly condemn the killing of the children. It says the airstrike, which targeted Houthi leaders, didn't need to be carried out when it was, because they posed no immediate threat to coalition forces. And it says vital information was not passed to the pilot who fired the fatal missile. Saudi investigators say those responsible must be punished.
The joint team is also of the opinion that the coalition forces should take necessary measures to immediately review and verify the rules of engagement approved by them to ensure the total compliance in all military operations in Yemen.
There are suggestions the Saudis and their allies have come under US pressure to do more to cut the number of civilian casualties. This surprise admission of mistakes may go some way to improving relations. And peace talks are still planned to be hosted by the UN later this month. Alan Fisher, Al Jazeera, Djibouti.